Do you remember when you first saw Catelyn suddenly rising from the crossroads of the hotel and calling out for the four knights? At that moment, did you feel a great sense of relief in your heart? Or did you feel uneasy about this reckless impulse? This kind of complicated emotion is the first time that the character Catelyn is shown in a tragic way. The psychological motive behind this behavior is not political consideration, but an emergency response from a mother in extreme sadness. She needs a vent, needs a trial to comfort her wounded heart. But she did not realize that in the game of power, any impulsive behavior based on emotions must pay the price of blood. This kidnapping is like the first dominoes that fell, directly ignited the war between Lannister and the Starks. And that dagger, from the beginning to the end, it was just a small finger that poked the first point of war in the whole continent. The third one, the kidnapping of her mother, a promise that could not be fulfilled. If it is said that the kidnapping of Catelyn is a fuse, then the kidnapping of Catelyn in Luanhe City, the emotional kidnapping of Robert, was written for the Red Wedding in the future. At that time, the Beijing army was trapped in Benliu City, and the only way out was to pass Luanhe City. And the one in charge here is Wad Folui, who is very suspicious and values interests. In this important negotiation, in order to help his son get over the river and save his father, Catelyn made a vow in the name of the Stark family to allow Robert to marry the political marriage of the Foley daughter. We must understand his state of mind at that moment. In his world, the safety of his husband is the top priority. In order to save his husband, the sacrifice of his son's marriage is at an acceptable price. This is the best solution for a wife and mother. But he ignored that Robert was first the king of Beijing. The second is his son. This oath is equivalent to using motherly love to the battlefield god. Robert locked up a political dead end in advance.